Good. They've already got you all ready for a little chit-chat. Let's get to it then. I'm Detective Aery, and I'm one of the officers in charge of investigating what exactly went down tonight. You're here because your presence was just a little too coincidental, don't you think? Do you mind confirming your identity for me? Perfect. That's enough for now. I don't need to hear all your excuses. How about we just cut to the chase, and you tell me how you got involved in all this? The crew that did this, do they have dirt on you? What did they offer to pay? Just spit it out, and this can be over real quick.
Hey. What are you doing starting without me?
I'm handling this.
I told you I was going to get everyone a coffee before we get started. Including one for this cutie right here.
He doesn't need a coffee. We're interrogating him.
That doesn't mean we can't treat him nicely. Look at this face. Does this look like a guilty face to you?
He's sweating. Classic guilty behavior.
Because you're scaring him. Poor little guy. You just want to go home, don't you? All this police stuff is scary. You're barely even a suspect, I promise. We just need to tie up a few loose ends, check all the boxes necessary.
Don't make promises like that. Nobody's going home until we know exactly what happened at the scene. He's a part of this, somehow. No one just wanders into a scene like he did. It's too much to believe. Especially a guy with his looks. Too perfect.
Let's start over. I can imagine how you began this. All questions and getting in his face without a proper hello.
I introduced myself.
Well, it won't hurt for me to introduce us again. I'm Detective Yunoe, and this is my delightful and charming partner, Detective Aery. She's a bit prickly, isn't she?
I would call my style efficient. I don't waste niceties like some detectives do when they see a pretty face.
A smile and a polite hello is never wasted. Especially on a cutie like this. Where did we find you? Walking out of a photo shoot and you got caught up in all this heist nonsense? Are you an actor, perhaps?
No. As a matter of fact, he was walking out of the restaurant next to the jewelry store when the on-scene officers arrived. This gentleman here conveniently got in the way of pursuing officers on foot, wasting valuable time as the thieves escaped.
Oh, just a bit clumsy, huh? That's not a crime.
If you would let me finish. We also later identified that it was his vehicle parked crookedly at the end of the street, essentially blocking it off for traffic to come through. Still want to chalk that up to just clumsiness?
Oh, you know how impossible parking is in the city. Doesn't it just suck, huh? You didn't mean to block pursuit, did you? It was just a case of wrong place, wrong time.
Of course he's just going to shake his head and agree with you, especially if you feed him the answers. He's putting the charm on you.
Well, I'd say it's working. Say, what restaurant was that he was coming out of?
Belladonna.
Belladonna? Ooh la la. How fancy. And look at you. All dressed up for the evening. You clean up very nice. I bet you fit right in with such a swanky place like that. Too rich for our pay, though. Right, partner?
Are you going somewhere with this?
I was just about to ask him. You must have had a date for the evening. Going to a fancy place like that. I mean, it would be a tragedy for a guy like you to go out alone. So who was the lucky lady? You got stood up? Now I find that hard to believe.
It is true he didn't seem to be with anyone for the evening. I asked the maitre d'. I gotta say, I also find it a tad odd he wouldn't be with anyone. Didn't want to drag anyone else into your whole innocent bystander scheme, huh? It's too bad. We probably would have let you go by now if you had someone to verify your story.
But here you are, tragically lonesome. Do you have some proof that you were really there to meet someone? Oh, wonderful. Let's see this dating app then.
I have his phone right here ready.
How convenient. Why don't you give that your fingerprint? Alrighty, let's take a look.
Let me see, too.
I figured you'd be curious. Nice pictures. So this is what you look like all casual, huh? Almost as good as you look when you're all dressed up.
I do like him a bit scruffy. He looks out of place in fancy clothes, like he's uncomfortable.
That might just be your interrogation technique. I like him dressed up. That product in his hair, clean shaven. He smells good from here.
Well, I prefer more natural, laid back. Like in this picture. He's in shorts and tee. That's a man I could get comfortable with. You like him more fake, I guess.
Him in front of us right now isn't fake. He's just presenting well. And for the record, I would absolutely snuggle up to him all casually, too. There's nothing wrong with getting dressed up, though.
I hate dressing up. Comfy sweats and takeout are all I need for a good date. You're too fussy.
And you're such a tomboy. Huh? What's that, hon? Oh, your app messages, of course. We were just getting to that. Just wanted to confirm your identity.
Let us do our work, sir. We have a very professional system that doesn't need you interfering. You do want to get out of here, don't you? Back to your pets?
Of course he's getting out of here.
Not if we can't confirm his story, which I still find very suspicious, for the record.
Here we go. Most recent messages were with Lisa.
Lisa?
That's what it says.
Is she pretty?
I'm trying to figure out how to go to her profile. Oh, here we go. She's trying to do too much. That's just not her style.
We get it. You have designer bags.
Half of her photos are group pics. It takes way too long to figure out which one is her. And I'm a detective. Why do people do that?
I have no idea. Just be straightforward and direct. What does she do?
Says she works for the state.
Oh, you like government employees, do you? What is it exactly, huh? The transparent pay scales? The robust pensions? The generous leave?
Because we have all that too as detectives.
So, this Lisa doesn't show up to your date, and you leave the restaurant broken-hearted. But your reservation was for 6, according to the restaurant. If you really didn't have anything to do with this robbery, why do you stick around for nearly 2 hours before leaving?
Aww, you wanted to give her a chance to show up? What a romantic. But of course, I could tell you were, just by your sweet face.
Maybe that's what the heisters want us to think. He is naturally disarming.
And he deserves a date with someone who doesn't flake on him.
Oh, looks like this Lisa just messaged again. Let's see what she has to say.
So sorry about that. My friend called and needed a shoulder to cry on. It was an emergency.
Likely story.
Should have cut the friend off if she really cared about this date.
Probably an ex she hasn't moved on from.
Typical Lisa. Hold on, sweetheart. We'll take care of this for you. Wouldn't want Lisa to think something bad happened to you.
Yeah, that's good.
There. That's taken care of. Enough about old, flaky Lisa. Let's finish focusing on you. So you were at this restaurant, a handsome and hopeless romantic bachelor, totally single and looking for love.
With a date that happened to be dumb enough to pass up on locking down a good-looking guy like you, in favor of her clingy crybaby ex. And you expect us to believe you just happened to wander out of there at the exact moment to trip our officers.
I'm really sorry about all this. The only reason we're pushing so hard is because this ring of jewelry thieves is known for using well-timed distractions. We're just worried you might have gotten caught up in something, and now you're way in over your head. If that's the case, we want to be your helping hand out of this.
And if you're a part of this, it's time to fess up. Quit the cute, innocent, and unbelievably single guy act. It might work on my partner, but it won't work on me. I refuse to think of you that way until I know without a shadow of a doubt you had nothing to do with this. Otherwise, it's off to the slammer with you.
Well, I'd visit him in jail.
I'm not saying I wouldn't, but I'd be very stern about it. He'd be getting a lot of lectures about how wrong being a criminal is while I'm visiting, and making sure he's okay.
I'd feed his cats and water his plants while he's locked up, if you wanted me to.
Why do you always have to one-up me? I'm trying to be strict. You're such a softie.
I just want him to know that if he does go to prison, his things will be in safe hands. Maybe it'll help convince him to confess. Oh, that is, if you are guilty, honey. Which I don't believe you are for a second. But if you are, now would be a great time to tell us. No? Okay, that's fine too.
Well, one thing's clear. We're gonna need you to come in for further questioning at a later time. We'll need to establish some more information about you. Like what your interests and hobbies are, if you like pets, where you see yourself in the future.
And get a better idea of what your type of woman is.
Yep. To see if this whole Lisa story holds up. And if it doesn't, what kind of woman you're really looking for.
Like kind and understanding.
Or disciplined and serious about their job. Purely to build our profile about you. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, definitely. This is very serious. But this interrogation room, it's just not the right environment.
Agreed. We'll probably have you meet us somewhere where you can be more at ease. Like a social environment. Maybe with a lot of overlapping conversation. But also some privacy. Like a table in a nuke.
And it might as well be somewhere we can eat. Talking does tend to make people hungry. We wouldn't want to starve you.
Unless you're not forthcoming with information. Then it remains an option.
We should probably also investigate the scene of this crime he may or may not have been a part of. Hey, I have an idea. For efficiency's sake, why don't we just have him meet us at Belladonna?
You really think we can trust him with that?
Of course we can. Look at him. We can already tell he can dress very nicely. And he's obviously very punctual. He wouldn't skip out on us. He knows how it feels to be stood up.
It wouldn't be very smart to skip out on further questioning after all.
So how about this? I'll just make a reservation for tomorrow night, the three of us. And don't be surprised if we don't show up in uniform. It'll be like we're undercover. We'll wear nice dresses and totally match you. It'll just be like we're having some nice, easy conversation.
Almost like a date. Except it's totally not a date. It's just a part 2 of your interrogation. We're really going to get to know you. And investigate the scene. But mostly be paying attention to you.
And who knows? Maybe at the end of our date, further questioning at the restaurant, you might feel the need to bring one of us home to
clear your home of any suspicion, like stolen jewels or heist gear.
We probably shouldn't tell him that's what we're going to be looking for.
Huh? We're looking for stuff? Oh yeah, anything that might connect you to this heist. When you take one of us to your place for completely official business of clearing your name.
And if anything else happens to happen...
It would be completely understandable.
Totally. We have a detective partner code. Whichever one of us you want to investigate you long term, the other won't be upset.
But if you need a few meetups with both of us to choose, that's completely okay too. We are both very competent detectives.
And we both happen to be single. Not that that's relevant to anything.
Stay in contact, alright? We wouldn't want you skipping town on us.
Plus, you can weigh in on what we'll be wearing.
We better get our date budget approved by the boss. We have to do things by the book after all.
Yep, that's us. Always completely by the book. We wouldn't want to be unprofessional now, would we?
Nope, not at all.
We'll meet you at the restaurant. See you soon.